I know some of you want something more immediate. You might want something a little bit more tangible. And I've created something insane for you guys. Let me show you what that looks like. You can only get this today, by the way. So this is a webinar only special offer because you've taken the time to be there. So what I've done was kind of explain the context of this for you. What I've done is I've created an entire package where I know, because I work with so many people, I know what gets people over the line and where they fall down, and I want to make sure that you get your ideal profile up, okay? If for no other reason, so that you're not losing clients, right? It's a big mission of mine. I lost a business because I lost clients, right? So it's like a big deal in my life. I don't want you losing clients. So what we've done is we have a full day workshop coming up, and in the workshop, I'm not going to cover every single thing, but we're going to do those big 5 that we spoke about, and particularly those first 2. I find people have a lot of difficulty and like choosing a niche and coming up with a message. So we're going to workshop it. So what that means is there's only 20 of us, by the way. So we're going to get into a Zoom group and we're going to teach you some stuff, and we're going to workshop it so that you get the key stuff done, right? That's going to be the main thing. That being said, we're going to give you some other stuff as well. So the first thing is we're going to give you a very comprehensive workbook. So I've worked really, really hard to make this thing awesome. And in fact, if I just gave you this workbook, it's 79 pages long. It's not 79 pages of work, so don't freak out. It's just 79 pages because I've put tons of effort in. I've given you a lot of examples, and it's very, very easy to navigate. In fact, if I just gave you the workbook, you'd probably put up a half decent profile without anything else. We actually sell the workbook for $1,000. It's awesome. We'll give you the slide deck, obviously, as I will with this particular presentation. And then I've written a book. So I've published 5 books. One of them is on the profile specifically, and you know, today's is kind of based on that. So that should help a lot. And the book's nice because just go back. What's nice with the book is the table of contents is very detailed. So if you want to go back and quickly refresh something, it's actually quite easy to find it. And then what I've done, and this might appeal more to a lot of you as well, is I've created a video course. Let's call it the home study course. I hadn't intended it to be so long, but you know, I'm a thorough guy. I covered every base for you. It's 4 hours long. Again, you probably won't need all 4 hours, and I do go into explaining to you, you know, when you'll need what. But let's say you wanted to do LinkedIn profile head to toe. There's 4 hours of training. I've covered every single thing in there. So I know what's going to happen, right? Because I've done this a million times. Guys are going to come onto the one-day workshop. They're going to do a whole lot of stuff, and then they're going to have to still go back because you won't fill out the profile on the workshop. You'll fill out the worksheet so you've got the info. Then you still have to go to your computer, open your profile, copy, paste. Now, that should be quick, but I know what people are like. They always want to tinker and add, and I'm not sure about this. That's when now, if you need to go back, you've got this video course. And some of you might say, you know what, I don't need the one-day course. I'm fine. Just give me this thing. Lock me in a room. Give me this to me. I'll go through. Because remember, you've got the videos. The workbook actually complements the videos very, very well. And what we've covered in the videos goes back to the workbook. So if you're that kind of guy, then awesome. You don't need to come on the workshop. just use this. And then for those of you who take me up on this offer, who do come, okay, and who actually do this, because you'll be amazed on how many people pay money and don't actually do it. But those of you that actually put in a decent effort, I will get on a call with you, a one-on-one call with you, and I'll give you an audit. We'll look through your profile, and if there are things that need tweaking, we'll tweak it. If there are questions that need answering, we will, so that you end up with the perfect profile. But this bonus only comes for action takers, this last one. And so if you want it, up top there is the URL, regularclients.com / sorry, it's a horrible URL. I should have made it simpler. LinkedIn-power-profile-the-1-day-workshop. I'll put a link in the chat in just a minute. So just quickly to run through it again, just to let you know. So obviously we've got the one-day workshop where we do the deep dive. That's valued at $3,000. We've got the fill in the blanks worksheet. We sell that alone, as I said, for $1,000. Give you the slides, also valued at $1,000. The video course, I think we sell that at $199 actually. So it's also an international product. So it's probably got a value of about $4,000. There's 26 comprehensive videos in there. I promise you we cover everything. We don't leave anything unturned. A copy of the book, which makes life easy. It's a 300 Rand value. And then, of course, for the action takers, I'll give you the profile audit, right? And my goal is to do as many of these audits as I can. I know it takes a lot of my time, and you might think it's insane, but I really do have a driving passion to help people to succeed because of my story that I told you about a little bit earlier. So the total value of all of that is 10,800 when it launches to the public, because you guys will be the first, believe it or not. The price will be 3,000 for you guys for today and today only. The price of that is just $1,000. That's it. $1,000, you get all of that 10,800 Rand value. And as I said, my goal is I want to see as many of you as I possibly can. There are only 20, as I have said to you. Very important to know. There's only 20 available, and the reason that there's only 20 available is because of the way we do it, right? So it's kind of intimate. It is in a Zoom environment where we can talk to each other. So it's not like this where it's a webinar where I'm talking and you're listening by and large. So it's very important that we don't make it too big, and so that's why we've limited it. And I suppose the big question is, when is it? I've given you guys ample time to plan for this because I know some people need to budget. Honestly, $1,000 really isn't much. It's a throwaway number. It's my way of actually giving back a little bit to the profession. So Friday, 10th of May, we will be at it for a full day. There are only 20 spots, so jump on it now. Go ahead and book